Hi, my name's Nick Parker. I've spent most of this year making animations for Levellers, and I thought I'd show you around the set in case you fancied making something yourself. Right, very professional this is going to be. Obviously every studio needs a Persian rug, so I printed one out that I found on the internet. And these are mic stands, and they're made from cocktail sticks and little nails, which are then glued onto the bottom and painted. These are discs, they're platinum, silver or gold, I have no idea which, but they're all basically made out of washers. Well, the records are made out of washers, and the backgrounds are printed out from the internet and stuck onto foam. Here is an amp, which is mainly made of balsa wood, and then the front is printed out from pictures from the internet. And the table is balsa wood. There's quite a lot of balsa wood involved, to be honest. And as you can see, if I turn it around, I haven't spent too much time on the back of them because I didn't think anyone would see them. These baffles on the wall, probably not what they're called, but are again some black foam and some balsa wood stained. And the wall is obviously printed out. This organ is again balsa wood, and the feet are made from foam. And there's a trolley on the bottom, but only because I didn't make the organ big enough. And the wheels are made of nuts. As you can see, they probably don't roll very well. And there's his Nord keyboard on the top too, which I'm quite proud of. It's an exact replica of the one in the studio. These were great fun to make, the pictures, because what I did was basically printed out the picture and stuck it onto a bit of balsa wood. And then I got a load of felt tips, and if you can see, I coloured the edge just to match the colour that was on the front, to make one of those pictures that sticks out from the wall. I'm pretty sure there's a better word for it than that. Again, more baffles and another amp. An orange head and a Marshall cab. I'll let you in on a secret though, it's not actually plugged in. And then up there is a Mackie speaker on a stand made of painted dowling, and a stage box. I can't go into too much detail, but this stage box did look better than that before, but I had to stick it onto something, which you'll find out about at some point. Studio through there, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Wallpapers, obviously Levellers wallpaper, because why not? And then the roof looks a bit weird, but it is, to be fair, exactly like the roof in the studio. Those are beads in there in the lights. Okay, that's the live room done, I think. Okay, so onto the control room of the studio. If you've ever been in Metway, hopefully you might recognise it. The chairs are made from nuts and bolts, and various washers and things from the local proper job. And you can actually adjust the height of them too. Proper job, by the way, is our local cheap version of B&Q. And the floor is made from balsa wood, but as you can see, it's bowed a little bit. Felt carpets, and obviously some more of Jeremy's artwork. And the roof, that was a bit of a nightmare to make. And I got a little bit anal with the angles, but it was fun. The light rig up there is made from nails with beads stuck on the end. Outside there's some bushes and the fire escape. I'll tell you more about the bushes later. Some patch leads there. Can't really remember what they're made of. Just some thread and some tin foil, I think. I couldn't make a light that looked good, so I just did another smiley face up there. That's probably not called smiley face. This is a desk, the desk, which they use in Metway. I had to find the model online, get an aerial view, and redraw it in Photoshop, and then print it onto paper, and then stick it onto the balsa wood to try and get it looking semi-like it. I'm pretty pleased with it. These are things that you get in a studio, various rack units and stuff. I don't know what they are, but they look like the things I saw in the pictures. NS10s, obviously. Some big speakers and the monitor with the logo as a screensaver, obviously. Oh, this was good fun to make. In fact, let me move the wall away, you can see it a bit better. This is an Atari tape machine. Basically the spindles are made of nails stuck into the balsa wood box, again with pictures printed out from the internet. And the tape is made from some black stuff to make my car look better, which didn't work. can't go into too much detail about certain aspects of this, but you'll find out in due course. And back there's an old Tascam reel-to-reel as well. If you look closely, all the tapes underneath are Levellers tapes. Right, I think that's probably it for that room. Yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah, I spent ages and ages getting the bush right and the angles on the bunker below, and then you can't even see it through the window anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Anyway. And here we have the bar downstairs at Metway. Of course, there are bar stools, again made of washers and bolts and stuff. The tops don't adjust, but you can adjust the footrests. Some more of Jeremy's artwork again. That's just something from my old skateboard that kept the bushes in place. I thought it looked like a light, so I used it. These wooden bits up here are made of lolly sticks all stuck together. I messed up a bit here, but I've corrected it in Photoshop for the animation, so it's alright. These supports were fun to make. They are lace bobbins, and the bottom bits are made of dice. Oh, and the lights behind the bar are made of the ends of rule plugs. And there's a fly screen as well, because it was easier to do that than to make another room. That door was good fun to make as well. A bit fiddly, but fun. Completely random picture there, no relevance whatsoever. And some flowers. The vase again made from the end of a rule plug. Bit more of Jeremy's artwork. Oh, and the bar's got a hatch too, which is nice. Now I'm going to let you in on a secret. So when I first built this, the floor was about that much lower, and I realised that the Levellers couldn't even reach the bar, which is of course very important. I run a comedy club, and because of lockdown I had to cancel it. So under here are loads and loads of posters from the cancelled comedy night, making the floor higher so the guys can reach the bar. And then I've got wooden beams at the top there, and some channeling and another bead for the electrics. Anyway, that's probably the end of the tour, because this is probably quite boring. But there you go. You'll be seeing a lot more of this set in the coming months. So thank you for following me around the rooms. There are lots of things I couldn't show you because they would give away some secrets. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you'll enjoy the videos as they come out. I enjoyed making them immensely. Cheers, take care.